Hey guys, Jared Wesley here with Live Traders, and today I have something a little bit exciting, at least exciting for me, that I think is interesting for you guys. I want to give a shout out to a trader that's been with me for just about 2 years now. His name is Jaldo. That's his screen name in the Live Traders chat room. And the reason I'm giving him a shout out is because he just sent me his account statements for 2018 and some trades that he's taken in 2019. And he is absolutely killing it, guys. With a $35,000 account, he's turned it into over $200,000, guys. From $35,000, 12 months later, okay, from February last year to January this year, $200,000, guys. And this guy's only been trading for just over 2 years. So I'm really proud of him. I want you guys to know about it. And I'm going to head over to the computer in just a second and show you some of his account statements and some of the stocks that he trades. And one of the topics that we're going to talk about when we look at this is sector trading, or basket trading, I call it. What I mean by basket trading is literally selecting a basket of stocks, maybe 5 or 10 or 15 stocks, and really getting to know them, getting intimate with those stocks, okay? A lot of people don't do that, including myself at times. We just trade whatever's moving. Well, there are some advantages to trading a 10 or 15 stock lot or trading a single sector, and that's what Jaldo does. So very, very impressive statistics, guys. And I want to show you some of the account statements that he has sent me and some of the trades that he has taken. Guys, I think it's fabulous. You know, everybody's talking about success stories and this and that, but this is a true, genuine success story. Somebody who really didn't like their job. They spent a little bit of time in timeshare, and then they got into the finance world with wanting to become a stockbroker. And what happened? Like most of you guys, he got tired. His name is Jeffrey. His screen name is Jaldo. He got tired of having bosses, right? He got tired of being told when he would show up and when he's allowed to go home, and he has to work on weekends and can't be with his wife, etc., and so forth. And he said, you know, Jared, I want to learn how to trade. Can you teach me how to trade? I said, I can, but it's going to take some time. Well, he's picked it up quicker than most in terms of his success. A lot of people see success at the 2-year mark, but this is really great success, making 500–600% on a healthy account, a $35,000 account. So I'm really proud of him. Let's head over to the computer and see how he did it. So guys, like I said, I wanted to take a couple minutes and take a look at how trading a basket of stocks can be an extremely good idea. And that's exactly what Jeffrey did to make or turn $35,000 into over $200,000. So before I even get into the basket thing, let's take a look at a few account statements from Jeffrey, from Jaldo, okay? Then we'll take a look and discuss why trading a basket of stocks can be so powerful and profitable. And then I'll go back a little bit and show you some of his other P&L. So first, let's bring up, okay, the beginning statement here, guys, okay? This is the beginning statement, okay? TD Ameritrade, and you can see this was last year in February 1st to February 28th. Now, this is what you want to look at. Prior value and period change. Prior value, $35,990.39. Okay? Period change, $30,395.65. Okay? Take a look at that for a second. He almost doubled his account in 1 month. Almost doubled his account in 1 month, guys. Okay? So let's skip to the next one. Now, again, I'm going to show you some of the P&Ls that he sent me, and we'll take a look at some of the stocks that he trades, okay? The next month, all right, this is March 1st to March 31st. You can see the account number right here, okay? You can see who it is, TD Ameritrade. Now, look, prior value, okay, now let's go back so we can see this here. Prior value, $66,386.04. Let's go back. Where did it end? $66,386.04. So February, $30,000 profit. Okay, some of you guys aren't making that in an entire year. Okay, the next month, $14,500. Okay, so fell off a little bit. Only made what, 25% that month for 1 month though, right? So it turned $66,000 $1,000 into $80,000. That's a $14,596 profit. That's a 22% return. Okay, you can see percentage change on the account. So we started over here, 35,000, made 84.5%. The following month, $14,000, okay? And then if I skip ahead, all right? This is June. Now you're going, well, why would you skip April and May? Because he didn't make any money in April and May, okay? And you can see that here. See, it says prior value, $80,379. Let's go back. $80,982, right? So when March ended, March 31st, so April 1st came around, there was $80,982 in Jeffrey's account, okay? April, didn't make anything. May, didn't make anything. So let's skip ahead. Here's June 1st to June 30th. There's the $80,000. In fact, he lost $600 over 2 months. He lost $600 over 2 months. Then what? Boom! $21,000 in June, okay? So the account is now over $100,000. So we have February, March, April, May, June. In 5 months, he's tripled his account. Tripled his account in 5 months, guys. I mean, you're looking at, in that 5-month stretch, an average of about $13,000 a month in profits. Now, I want to be very clear here. This is somebody who does intraday trading and swing trading, okay? Intraday and swing trading, 33 years old. 33 years old, been trading just over 2 years, and doesn't work for anybody but himself. Doesn't work for anybody but himself. Just over 2 years of trading, is now making close to $200,000 a year as a trader, okay? So let's take a look, guys, at a couple of these P&Ls, all right? I'm going to pull this off. I'm doing this in real time, okay? I'm not going to edit all this out, all right? So let's take a look, okay? We'll go over each one of these. Now, you're going to notice something here, all right? There's a certain type of stock that Jeffrey likes to trade, that Joldo likes to trade, okay? But just take a look, open P&L, all right, and then P&L for the day, okay? So this is what's open, overall open, and this is what's also, how much that particular day made, all right? So again, I want you to take a quick look at some of the symbols, look them up if you have to, All right, so, hey, $6,000, not a bad profit, okay? Here's another one. Take a look at the stocks. Same stocks, huh? Not a bad profit. Overall totals. P&L open, $25. P&L for the day, $6,000. Closed out a lot. Took out a lot of money that day. Guys, I want you to think about that. In one day, making $6,000 in one day. $6,000 in one day. A lot of people aren't making that in a month or even 2 months. Now, some of you are looking at ANTH going, what in the world is going on right here? Minus $4,000. I'm going to explain this because I had the very same question. This stock keeps popping up, ANTH. What happened here? Minus 4,000. It's going to get worse. I'll explain it in a couple minutes, okay? Guys, 6,000 seems to be the number. This guy likes to take out, when he gets to that $5,000 or $6,000 mark, he likes to take some money off the table. Okay, there's that ANTH again, now down $5,800. We'll talk about this. INPX and ANTH we'll talk about in a couple minutes, okay? All right, now moving on to the next one. Boom, another $7,200 day. Open P&L is slightly negative here, okay? But P&L for the day, $7,000. Okay, again, there's that ANTH and that INPX. Okay, now we're going to start getting into some good stuff. Check out some of these P&Ls, guys. I really want you to check this out. Now, the ones that are coming up, this is January, okay, 2019, okay? Not this particular one, all right? Again, there's that ANTH, another $6,000 day, all right? But right here, whoo, boy, are you kidding me? Guys, take a look at this. Open P&L, $21,000. This is from today. Today is January 10th, 2019. This is from today. Closed out $7,500, has an open P&L of $21,000. $21,000, guys. 21 grand. That's 3 months of work for people making $100,000 a year. That's almost 3 months of work. For people making $100,000, right? You got to make about 8 grand a month, 8,500 a month. That's what, 2.5, 3 months worth of work. Hello. Okay. There's that ANTH again. Look at APHA, 9 grand. CGC, 11 grand. ACB, 4 grand. Okay. And go and notice the type of stock. We're going to get to that in a minute. Here's a couple other P&Ls from 2019. Okay. Closed out 4,000, 6,000 open. Whoo, another, wow, look at this day. $16,000, guys. Closed out $10,000. Okay. This is impressive stuff, guys. I want to repeat this for a second. 33 years old, trading just over 2 years. Okay. And this particular trader, Jeffrey, trades a basket of stocks. A basket of stocks, guys. And we're back to the account statement. Okay. 35,000, made 30 grand that month. Next month, made 14 grand. Few months made like 21,000. We go back, guys, look at some of these P&Ls. $21,000 in a day, man. Okay? So, the question is, how is this guy doing this? Right? He's trading a basket of stocks. And a basket of stocks basically means you take anywhere from roughly 5 to 20 stocks. You can have a little bit more than that if you like, okay? And what happens is you learn these stocks very intimately, okay? You get to know these stocks really well. And getting to know these stocks really well, what does that do for you? Okay, well, you gain a knowledge, an intimacy about the specific price action of these stocks, guys. You learn when they have relative strength and relative weakness to the market. You learn general price action. And what does this do? It makes you more accurate, right? Because you're watching the same stocks every day. It's like watching your kids versus somebody else watching your kid, right? If you see your kid every day, what do you do when you hand your kids off to the babysitter for the first or second time? You give the babysitter a list of things. Oh, well, he likes to drink milk at 9 p.m. right before bedtime. Oh, he likes to watch Paw Patrol, right? I have a 2-year-old, so that's why I use those, okay? So think about that for a second. You know your child. The other person doesn't. Well, when you have a basket of stocks, you know your children. Those 10 stocks, you know those 10 stocks, okay? You're also going to be much better focused. See, there's thousands, literally thousands of stocks in the market, okay? The SPY, the Qs, you look at the IWM, the Dow. There's not many in the Dow, but there's thousands of stocks out there. A lot of traders are running out with their head chopped off. They don't know what to trade. They're just, oh, this is moving, I'll trade that. That's moving, I'll trade that. Okay? Well, when you trade a basket of stocks, you only trade basically those 10 stocks or those 15 stocks. You get to know them really, really, really well. So you're a lot less distracted. Okay? Also, you're going to have fewer liquidity issues because the stocks you're going to be trading are likely going to be more liquid. That's how they make it into the basket. So you basically pre-screen those stocks, then you put them into your basket. Okay, well, this is exactly what Jaldo has done. And if you haven't already noticed by his P&L statements, if you haven't already noticed by those other P&Ls I showed you, he trades Mary Jane stocks, pot stocks, marijuana stocks, the ganja stocks, whatever you want to call it, okay? Becoming more and more legalized these days. Now, I know that that's a hot topic lately, but that's not the point of this discussion. There's 2 points to this discussion. One, wow, I'm impressed. Awesome, awesome, awesome for Jeffrey to be this successful at the 2+ year mark. Okay, incredible. So I just want him to get that recognition he deserves. It's just such a success story. Okay, and maybe I'll have him do a testimonial for live traders. I don't know. He's a little camera shy, and that's why he's not here with me. Okay, and 2, basket of stocks. Okay, learning how trading a basket of stocks can be a very beneficial thing. So let's take a quick look at a couple trades that he has taken. All right, one here on Cron. All right, there's a lot of marijuana stocks out there, from Tilray to Cron to Canopy Growth CGC to, I think, what is the other one? ORHOF, APHA. There's a lot of them. Okay, but take a look at this. Now, here's another difference between trading a basket of stocks versus trading any old stock. When you trade any old stock, you have to demand perfection, right? A perfect pattern. Why do you demand a perfect pattern? You demand a perfect pattern because you don't know the stock that well. So you want to make sure you're taking something with a perfect pattern. When you trade a basket of stocks, you get to know it so intimately, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be decent, right? Because you know the price action of the stock, okay? So you can see a couple different areas here. Areas where Jaldo bought Kron, all right? $6, $6, and $6. And one of the things that Jaldo or Jeffrey does is when he gets into a stock in these areas, when they break certain thresholds, he adds. So he'll get in, for example, to Kron at $6, right? With a stop down here at $5, give or take. And when it breaks above the $8 mark, what will he do? He'll add back to Kron, or I should say add more to Kron and raise the stop loss, and then get another target of, say, $10, all right? So that's a very common theme, and you can see right here we have a lot of major support. Bounce right here, bounce right here, bounce right here, and then it gets choppy. In this area, you're leaving this alone. Well, you have 15 other stocks to trade, okay? So this is an area, for example, where somebody like Jeffrey would not be able to make as much money as somebody like me, because now I have thousands of stocks to choose from. This particular area in the marijuana stocks was very choppy. That could be April of last year. It's not, but this potential, you understand where I'm coming, could be April of last year or May of last year, for example, where you don't make any money. But when you make money, you make copious amounts of money. Now, I want you to imagine that that $35,000 account's a $200,000 or $300,000 account. Now make 500% on that. Guys, $1 million, $1.5 million. In 3 to 5 years, that's exactly where Jeffrey's going to be. 3 to 5 years, that's exactly where he's going to be. The kid's going to be 35, 36 years old, making $1 million a year. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, okay? So, a recent trade on Kron, all right, from the end December of last year into this year. Right here, just at the $10 mark, you have a buy set up. Now, notice it stalled at the $14 area. That's a pivot high. It pulled back about 50%. So from 14 down to 6, this is about 50%. You're buying it in that $10 range, 10 to 10.50, and you're putting your stop not just here. You got to give them some room. And when I was talking to Jaldo about this, one of the comments he made was, where I'm different than a lot of people is when I first get in, I leg in. I never go full right away. I always take a half position. Why? Because I want to be able to give it wiggle room, right? And then when it wiggles and comes back up, in this case it didn't wiggle very much, but when it wiggles and comes back up, then I add shares back to it, okay? And I raise my stop up appropriately. Boom. Target here, $14. And guys, Kron is up, let me take a look here, $3,500 on Kron. It's up $3,500 on Kron. Let's take a look at CGC. Boom. Look at this right here on CGC. All right. Now, this is an area that would scare some traders, right? If you look at this, this is a daily chart, and you go, wow, what a move. Chop, 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 stage 3, stage 4, right? So stage 2, stage 3, choppy, M kind of top, sloppy top, and it pulls all the way back. I asked him about this. I said, well, this looks a little bit aggressive to me. He said, well, it is a little bit aggressive, but I've been watching how this stock's trading, and at the $25 area, it's been holding really well, right? The last time, his question to me was, Jared, the last time this thing traded 25, what happened? I said, it ripped. He goes, absolutely. It ripped heavy to 55. He goes, so when I saw it extended, right, 6, 7, 8 days down into 25, I went in small. Right? I nibbled 500 shares of this, okay, 500 shares right around here, and I gave it room, right? I gave it a couple bucks. He said, but then when it started to consolidate and move higher, this wide range bar, I added some back at 30, which is only 3 days ago, okay? So then he goes, I got up to 1,000 shares with this thing. Cost average was under $30. Guys, he's up. I'm looking at it right now. Let's pull it up, okay? Here, let's pull it up. CGC. This is today. This is today's P&L. $11,500, guys. So his cost average on this is right around 26, 27 bucks, give or take, somewhere around there. 11 grand, guys, in 3 days on this trade. Started with 500 shares, okay, and I think we even have that. Not there. Where's our CGC? Not there. I missed it in here somewhere, guys. But in CGC, I remember seeing a 500 shares in here. But the point is, now he's up to 1,000 shares. Okay? He's just legging out of it slightly. Well, why would you leg out? Well, you got your first target. So what he's going to do is leg third or half out. And if it goes up to 45, he's just going to probably sell it. Right? Just sell it all at 45. But what is he waiting to do? Waiting for a pullback to add back. Right, so you got your run. You got your $10 run. Don't dump the whole thing. Just get out half of it. Let it go up to 40 bucks. And then hopefully if it bounces to 40, it pulls back to 35, pivots, and goes higher. Then you add back at 35. Your cost average moves up to maybe 31. Your stop loss, right around 35. You're $4 in the money anyway. And then try to get back to 45 bucks with a full lot or even more than a full lot and turn this $11,000 trade into a $20,000 trade. Okay? So these are the things you learn when you get intimate with a basket of stocks. Now, I promised you I would tell you about ANTH. Okay? Because I asked y'all about this too. And now you can see where I'm going with this on ANTH. So let's pull back a little bit. I said, dude, you're down $6,000. I said, that's above your risk. You usually risk about $1,000 to $2,000 on a trade, $2,000 on the high side. I said, you're down $6,000. He said, yeah, I know. I said, well, what happened? I said, I saw you got down about 3,500. He said, yeah, I made a little bit of a novice mistake / executive decision. I said, okay, tell me more. Well, what happened was he bought this buy setup right here. See it, guys? Last March, give or take. Beautiful buy setup, wouldn't you agree? Stock breaks out above $2.50, pulls back 50%, right? Here's the high at about $2.75, $2.80. Here's the low at about $1.40, okay? Pulls back to about $2. Beautiful. Lower high, lower high, lower high. Doji bar, bottoming tail, support area. Boom. So he bought this stock in that area at like $2.25, right? Again, legged in, didn't get a chance to add, gave it a bit of a wider stop, right? Gave it a bit of a wider stop. Start with, a couple few thousand shares, right? You look at this, you start with 1,000 shares, give or take, and then this being, I believe it's a biotech stock, boom, right? Gap down from about $3 to 50 cents. Lost $2.50. So on a stock he was originally legging in with about a $500 risk, bought 1,000 shares, okay? Had a 50-cent stop, gaps down 250. That's 5 to 1. His intent was to get to about $1,000 risk on this. Well, you wake up the next day, ooh, gut check. This is the danger of trading biotechs, and I tried to tell Joel this. So he hasn't traded a biotech since then, okay? So he woke up, and this thing gapped down huge. I said, so what'd you do? He goes, well, first I broke a mouse. He goes, because I'd never lost that much money ever on a trade, $2,500, which is a lot of money, guys, when you think about somebody who had a $35,000 account on February 1st. Thank goodness he made 30 grand, all right? So it didn't hurt so bad. But down 2,500, what do you think he did on this buy setup? He tried to cost average out of it. So when this buy setup happened right here, tough buy setup, by the way, okay? He bought more shares, all right? Bought more shares. And then over here, bought a couple more shares. So he ended up starting with 1,000 shares, and now he's up to, what's he up to? 10,000 shares, okay? He's down $6,000. And I said, well, what are you going to do? He goes, well, at this point, there's nothing to do. I said, yeah, you're right. It's a 7-cent stock. Think about it, guys. Do the math. If this thing drops 7 more cents, what's he going to lose? $700 more. Basically, if ANTH goes bankrupt, he'll lose about $7,000. He's already down $6,000. So he said, there's no way I'm going to sell it. There's no point in selling it. He said, maybe I'll get lucky and it'll bounce up to 50 cents. Maybe, and then I'll get most of my money back. I think he needs about 55 or 60 cents to get his money back. So I said, you know what? I don't agree with what you did over here in terms of your cost averaging. I said, you could have just taken the loss at 2,500 and walked away. He goes, yes, I learned that lesson the hard way. I will never cost average down on a position ever again. He goes, when you look at Van Tharp and you look at all the great teachers in this industry from years past, and you look at all the great minds in this business, okay? Dollar cost averaging down on a losing position is a sucker's proposition, and that's a novice thing. He goes, I learned that the hard way. He goes, but at this point, there's no point in getting out. And I agreed. I said, there's no point. I agree with you now. I said, but, at the time, sorry guys, doing this at nighttime. I said, at the time, you should have never averaged down. He said, I shouldn't have, and you're right. And I told him that when he first did it, but he did it anyway. Point is, he learned his lesson. Now, you hold on to it, okay? But CGC is more than going to make up for that. Let's take a look again. $11,000, guys, open P&L. $9,000 on APHA. There's that ANTH, just kind of biting you. Can't get worse than $7,000. Might as well keep it, right? ACB, $4,400. So you mean to tell me, guys, that Jeffrey doesn't know the pot sector? He absolutely knows the pot sector, okay? So how well do you know the stocks that you're trading? How well do you know the stocks that you're trading? Let me put this up again. Again, guys, I'm doing this all right in front of you. I'm not, putting any graphics on this. This is just something I thought I wanted to put together. And let's take a look at a couple more of these, all right? Here's another one. I'm going to bring these up for you guys. Guys, look at these things, man. Wow. I mean, look at this. There's just two P&Ls right now. Let's bring up another one. What's this one? It's smaller. It's nice. It's not a bad P&L. How about this one? Let's bring that one up. That's pretty badass. Okay, guys? I just want you to take a look at this. Really, I want you to genuinely take a look at this. For all of you guys out there thinking you can't become a great trader, all right? You absolutely can become a great trader, all right? Let's take a look at that. Move this over, save a little space. Move this over, save a little space. Guys, look at this. 21 grand. 17 grand. Closed out 7 grand. All right? Guys, 16 grand, closed out 10 that day. That's inspirational to me. I've been doing this for 15, 20 years, guys. Okay? I mean, I make a lot of money in trading, but I make way more in real estate. But when I see something like this, I get inspired by this. Okay? This, to me, is why I do what I do. Everybody always asks me, well, why do you trade? Guys, I'm 41 years old and I want to help people. So when I see a story like Jaldo's here, seeing these types of P&Ls, when I see somebody do this, okay? When I see you almost double your account in 1 month, and then you follow it up with another 15 grand, and you've only been doing this for just over 2 years, and you're 33 years old, and you got into the business for all the right reasons. And when he started the business, the first 18 months, he kept his day job. Guys, he just quit 6 months ago, right? Got those big P&Ls, and he's like, you know what? I don't need to work. Meaning, I have enough to live my life for at least 2 years. That's 200 grand, 190-some thousand he made in 2018. It's enough to live for him for 2 years or more if he wants. Quit his job. Guys, that's what I'm talking about. Keep your day job for the first year and a half, okay? Get good at this. Get P&Ls like 20 grand, 17 grand, 10, 16 grand, etc. Now, I'm not saying you have to trade a basket of stocks like Jaldo. I'm not saying you have to do that. But notice how intimate he's gotten with these stocks. Notice how well he knows them. He's much better focused. These are almost all marijuana stocks. Not all, right? There's a UA in here and a couple others, okay? So guys, I hope this was a little bit inspirational to you, okay? And you can see also, guys, 5964, 5964, 5964, in case you're curious. There is the 5964, okay? We don't do the Photoshop bullshit around here, okay? We don't do the Photoshop bullshit here at Live Traders, all right? All right, so I'll try to get some more account statements from Jaldo. If I can, I'll attach them to the video, guys. But just really good stuff. I'm so proud of him. I'm just so pleased and so happy, guys. Just unbelievable. You know what, guys? That's my account statement from last year, $517,000. You guys can have that too. All right, Jared Wesley, January 1st to January 31st. That's just trading, swing trading and intraday trading, guys. You want to live a great life? Go take professional trading strategies. Learn from Live Traders. Come into the chat room. Watch me trade live, P&L open. P&L open. Guys, good days and bad days. Today I didn't have a good day, guys. I lost $800 today. I lost $800. Let's put it up real quick, okay? Pull this, whoops, pull this down. Right there, hold on. See my trades. So, STZ, real quick. $173 I made. Garbage. Garbage. Just didn't do much for me. Okay? Where did I lose my money today? Unfortunately, BA tagged me and then ripped. I had the right idea at the wrong time. I got in a little bit too early on BA and it stopped me out right here and ripped. I lost 460 on BA, and the other one that unfortunately tagged me was KSS. Again, this one just didn't work, all right? 472 at the end of the day after that, because Macy's was break even. You can see it right here, unfortunately, $3.97. I lost $800 today. Guys, that's part of trading. You know what? And I don't mind. You know why I don't mind? I don't mind because of that. I don't mind because of that. $517,000. Guys, losing $800 in one day, it's nothing. But I trade live real money for all my traders every single day. Okay? Guys, orders. Order number, account number, originator number. Guys, let's pull it out even more. Commissions. Every single day live, okay? Nobody else is showing you the order number. Nobody else is showing you the ID number. Come on, check out the Live Traders chat room. Want to give one final shout out to Jaldo. Dude, you killed it. Awesome job, brother. You did a great job, man. Fan-freaking-tastic. Keep it up. Keep up the great work, man. Keep up the great work, all right? Guys, one last thing before I let you go. Trader's Guide to Success. This is a free ebook that you can download on the Live Traders website. I'll put a picture of it on the screen so you can see. Go to www.livetraders.com and download this. It's at the very top of the page. It's a free ebook. And guys, it's the real deal, all right? It's not fluff. There is, how many pages in this thing? 85 pages? Let me take a quick look. 88 pages, guys. 88 pages in this thing. And you know what? It ain't fluff, all right? Account statements, P&Ls, great trading articles in there, charts, psychology, all of that stuff. It's free. You can't go wrong, all right? Download the Live Traders free ebook, all right? And then come join me in the chat room. Jared Wesley, checking out. To get more great educational content, subscribe to the Live Traders YouTube channel. This way you'll get email alerts every time I upload a new video.